Sometimes we challenge them. Sometimes we challenge gravity. Sometimes we challenge the power of water. And when I see a sky like this, I understand that rain is coming. Nature is always showing us its messages. We just need to stop and listen to the messages. The problem is sometimes we neglect these messages. And sometimes we're up there with the rain and we need to calm down and breathe. Let's fly. Hello, my friend. How are you? Today, we're going to understand texts and videos, talking about artists from different parts of the world who have the nature as a reference, as a source of inspiration for their works. We're going to see an artist from South Africa who is inspired by nature. We're going to understand how she sees, analyzes nature, and uses it to express her art. It's a nice class, and I start this class reading part of this big, huge book to you. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Law number 5, the law of intention and desire. When our intentions and desires are freed in the field of the pure potentiality, they have the power of organization. What does it mean? Let me leave myself on airplane mode. One moment, please. Airplane mode. Now I am 100% with you. Zero interruptions. How do I get what I want? The attention energizes, the intention transforms. Everything that we put our attention into becomes stronger in our lives. Everything that we take the attention out shrinkles and disappears. Once we don't violate the laws of nature, we can use the conscious intention to command the powers of nature to make our dreams and desires come true. We have a video talking about it. Let me share it with you. It's here on my phone. How do I get what I want? Hello, my friend. What can I do to achieve what I want? What can I do to accomplish this goal? Today we start a new law, the law of intention and desire. The attention energizes, the intention transforms. Everything we put our attention becomes stronger in our lives. Everything that we take out the attention shrinkles and disappears. If there is someone or something you want to leave behind, just stop giving attention to this thing. If there is something you want to conquer, you want to receive, focus your attention in it. We can use the conscious intention to command the powers of nature to make our dreams and desires come true. The only thing, we need to respect the laws of nature. The conscience of the present moment is powerful because the future is created by our present actions. We cannot do anything in the past or in the future because they are fruit of our imagination. Only the present, which is the conscience, is real and eternal. If we practice this present attention, we realize that 90% of our problems are imaginary. 90% of our obstacles are created by us. They're not real. They are fantasy. When you are focused in the present with the attention in whatever you want, you have the power and the energy to overcome these 10% of obstacles that remain, the real ones. Comment here something you want to have. Maybe there is someone from our community that already has it and can give it to you. Thank you very much. All right. Maybe there is someone from our community who has what you want. If you want to be in touch with our community, please scan this QR code. We are here to serve you. All right. Today I have my passport here. If you want to travel abroad, English is essential, okay? We have some classes preparing you to travel at voceaprendeagora.com. Let me drink some water and then we're going to stretch, exercise, and breathe. This class, you will see artists having the nature as the source of their inspiration. You want to read until here, don't you? Me too. All right. Move your body, please. If you can, isolate distractions. This is your moment, my friend. This is the moment when you grow. I know you were generous. I know you want to share your time, your energy, and your resources, your money with other people. But to be generous, we need to be effective. We need to take care of ourselves first. So this is your moment to grow. Let's activate our cells. Move your body. Move your shoulders. Release the tensions. Let's stretch to the front. As always, cross your fingers, twist your wrist, and push. Push forward. Push forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Release your joints. Now, let's look up. Open our chest and pull our arms back. See the difference in English? Push and pull. Okay? Push and pull. Let's pull back our arms and look up. 1, 2. Continue, please. You count for us. Okay. Now, we're going to stretch the muscles of our arms, our triceps. Do this, please. You're going to hug your arm. Do this. Yes, exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The other arm, please. Hug your arm like this. Yep. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trust me, you are not wasting your time when you are stretching, exercising, and breathing, okay? Now, we're going to exercise. Please stretch your arms. Stretch your arms. Your hand will be on this position, like this, and you are going to touch your hands to the front. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Release your arms. I'm sweating already. Are you sleeping well these days? Last night I had this nightmare. I was traveling and then I saw this tsunami coming, these big waves coming, and I was thinking, my goodness, I won't survive this. And I started to run. What does it mean? Do you understand about dreams? I don't know anything about dreams. Okay, let's go. We're going to elevate our arms and bring them back under our legs, okay? We're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue, please. You count for us. 11. Continue, please. Okay. Release your muscles. Breathe, my friend. Let me drink some water. Hydrate yourself, okay? Now, let's breathe. As always, we breathe in, we hold, and we breathe out. Okay? Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Let's breathe in pure energy. Let's breathe in new ideas, new opportunities. When we breathe out the tensions, the loads we don't need to carry, the grudges. We breathe out things we don't need. We release the tension. Once more, please. All right. Okay. Let's see different artists from different cultures around the world. These guys have the nature as their source of inspiration. Let's learn with them. Let's see how they think. Let's see how they analyze our environment. Before we start, I ask you, are you prepared? Of course you are. You're always prepared, and you are not alone. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's see artists who have the nature as their source of inspiration. To prepare this class, I was looking for artists who have nature as their source of inspiration and work. And I found an artist in South Africa. Her name is Janet Boats. And her inspiration, in her words, is, well, I am inspired by nature and I want to express the sacredness, the cycles, and the biodiversity on Earth. And I was trying to find a video with her. And I found it. And I'll share with you right now. I'm going to play the video, pause the video, talk about it, ask some questions to you, and then we keep watching and enjoying the work of this artist. Here we go.
I am Janet Boats, and I'm a visual artist who works in a lot of very different mediums, but they're all basically inspired by nature. They include using watercolors and ink, but they also include just using the pigments like sand, soil. I could rub soil and that becomes either a background for something or a layer to use in a digital work. I've also done performance art, installation art. It's very much for me about exploring and expressing in whatever way is called. So one of the big things I do is land art. one of the things I enjoy the most and that inspires me the most, and it's almost like a dialogue between me and nature, where it isn't just me as onlooker and taking photos or painting it, but it's more of an interaction, it's more involved, and I do that as well very mindfully. So all my land art is very temporary, and that in a sense for me is a symbol and a metaphor for how I want to live my life as well. Being really just drawn into the details and inspired and seeing all the beauty. And then when I interact with a landscape or even daily life, to do it mindfully.
She's saying, well, nature is the most important source of my inspiration and work. And I try to do it mindfully. I try to do it respectfully. And when I'm in nature doing my art, I interact with nature to create my art.
The Nuances series is I want to say my oldest ongoing series. It was inspired by double exposures with landscapes. And then it became for me about the memory of the landscape, the memory of nature, capturing that, especially because we're losing so much biodiversity.
She's saying, I like to do some works that become the memory of that place, because we're losing part of our diversity.
So in a sense, it's capturing it visually and artistically, grabbing that essence. It's also about journeys, because it's now been a journey of 13 years. My own travels, because they're very much about journeys, they're very much about connecting one place to another. The landscapes all have very personal attachments for me. To create one of my Nuances artworks, the process would include taking photos, taking textures, pasting things together. It would be using some of my old textures and old photos, and it's literally just feeling. It's a very intuitive process of what do I need next.
You see the question she asks herself? What do I need next? We all have our goals, our wishes. This is a question to think about. Okay, after I get what I want, what do I want next? And as soon as I realize that we human beings are always looking for more answers, how can we enjoy the process of working towards our goals? How can we enjoy the journey?
So it's all these connections and the layering, because we've got layering in our own lives. So a lot of different themes just come together for me, and it changes over time as well. Especially if I'm kind of taking something, and whether it's physically taking something or even just taking my perspective of the essence of that space, taking inspiration from it. So then I also want to give, acknowledging that there's an exchange. And sometimes it could just be a song or a prayer, or just really putting my intention into that, pushing out like gratitude for, wow, thank you. That to me is a very important part of the process, basically.
She's saying, showing my gratitude is a very important part of the process. All right. Okay. What can we do to improve the quality of nature in our cities? What can we do at home to improve our environment? Comment here. I want to see your answers. I want to read your comments. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about artists who are inspired by nature. And right now, I'm going to talk about the integration of nature and cities. How can we integrate the nature in the cities? This is my first question to you. How can we integrate nature and city? How can we integrate the nature with the city? Number 2. Where is the biggest challenge of this integration? Where is the biggest challenge of this nature and city integration? There is a song that talks about this very human characteristic that is valuing things when we lose them. This song's called Let Her Go. Let Her Go. You know, even night when... You're going to enjoy this song. Try to capture the message behind it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. I love to see you here. Today, Let Her Go by Passenger. This song is beautiful, and this song has a message behind it. Let's sing it together. Here we go.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see her when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
What's the message behind this song? Comment here, complete the lyrics and share this video with your friends. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. The Forever VIPs know that. Yes! Now my last question to you. What are two simple actions to bring more nature in the cities? What are two simple actions to bring more nature into the cities? Comment your answers here. Your answer from question 1, 2, and 3. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. I'm here with my dear friend Jack. Jack, say hello to people on TV. Hello, everyone. This is Jack, the champion. We're talking about nature. We have seen artists who have... This is Niggy. Come here, Niggy. We have seen artists who have nature as their source of inspiration. And nature is a blessing. Nature, the power of nature to relax us, to balance us, is huge. But as everything in life, there are principles to be respected. We need to respect the principles of nature. Sometimes we challenge them. Sometimes we challenge gravity. Sometimes we challenge the power of water. And when I see a sky like this, I understand that rain is coming. Nature is always showing us its messages. We just need to stop and listen to the messages. The problem is sometimes we neglect these messages. And sometimes we're up there with the rain and we need to calm down and breathe. Let's fly. Let's see how it is when we're flying and facing adversity. Come with me. Let's fly together. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. What do you do when there is no visibility? Keep your faith, my friend. Step by step, we'll get there. You see? Visibility starts to improve. We keep walking. Sometimes things get a bit harder. That's life, my friend. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class, and I just love to see you here. I love to see you growing. I always tell you, progress means exactly. If you know the answer, great. If you don't know the answer, please come here and watch our previous classes. Progress means yes. Today we talked about artists who have the nature as their source of inspiration. And we also thought about the relationship between the man and the nature. What's the best way to balance our relationship? How can we as human beings enjoy the nature without destroying it? How can we enjoy the nature, get the best of it, and preserve it? These are questions to keep in mind. And I'll end this class playing an audio to you from a guy called John Paul DeJoria. This guy was very poor when he was a kid. And he was disciplined, persistent, kind. And he became a very wealthy guy. I'm gonna share with you part of his audio talking about his mom raising her kids. He's telling us one moment when he was a kid living with his single mom. Let's enjoy this conversation.
Really, my mom struggling to raise 2 boys.
So my mom really struggled a lot to raise those kids. She worked in downtown LA designing hats. But from the time I was 11 years old, my brother was 13, we had paper routes with the LA Examiner in the morning. We would give our mom just about all the money we made out of the paper routes so we could have a little better way of life, because it was a bit of a struggle. So one day we were home and my mom said, and there's a lot of love in my house. Mom was just the most loving mom, and she did everything. She took the place of a mom and dad both. She was just great.
All right. He's saying, I was 13 years old. I was very young. And my mom, it was my mom, my brother, and I. We were very poor. My mom designed hats, and we distributed papers to get some money to help at home. But my mom was very loving. There was a lot of love at home. So we don't have excuses for not being kind. Love is free, my friend.
Anyway, she said, boys, let's see how much money we have, because we have food in the refrigerator, we have food on the shelves, and we have our little garden around back, and it's the weekend. Let's see what we have. So we all put our money together. We came up with 27 cents between the three of us, my mother, my brother, and I.
He's telling us, one weekend, my mom came and said, hey guys, let's see how much money we have. Because we have food in the refrigerator, we have food on the shelves, and we have a little garden at the back of our house. So, let's see how much money the three of us have, the mom and the two kids.
Mom said, she said, we're the richest people in the world. Look at this. We have everything. We're happy. We have love, and we still have some money. Isn't it?
I missed the part that he mentions that they had some sense. Let me return.
Yeah. So we all put our money together. We came up with 27 cents
27
between the three of
cents.
us. My mother, my brother, and I. And Mom said, she said, we're the richest people in the world. Look at this. We have everything. We're happy. We have love, and we still have some money. Isn't that wonderful? And we 100% agreed with her. And that's where you go into, what is the true meaning of success in life?
What's the true meaning of success in life? He's going to explain.
Life and rich. Success is not how much money you have or how powerful you are. Success is how well do you do what you do when nobody else is looking. When I was in high school, I worked for Stewart's Cleaners, one of my jobs after school. And one day, Stewart came up to me and he said, Johnny, you, by gosh, are the best, most successful janitor in the world. I was upstairs the other night looking around. I dropped something on the floor, looked under the bunk in my mezzanine, and there was no dust. I moved it. There was no dust. The cabinets were moved. There was no dust behind them. You did what nobody else does. You worked as if I was watching you every single minute. I'm going to give you a 25-cent raise. Now, when you're making $1.25 an hour and you get a 25-cent raise, that is a big deal when you're, in high school. That was, at least for me, when I was in high school in the late 50s, early 60s, that was a big deal. So I knew, wow, I was the most successful person. So success is how well do you do what you're doing and continue to do it at your best when nobody else is looking.
All right. Success is what you do and what you keep doing when nobody else is looking. With this, I invite you to do your best at home, at work, and with your relationships. If you need my assistance, I'm here to serve you. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.